Sup, guys? This is Lewis from the Indigo auction coming at you live from Indigo HQ, aka my living room. Nothing super glamorous here, no filters, no green screens, nothing. We're doing this raw today. So the purpose of today's video is I wanted to talk about my first month getting into selling Pokemon products. My God, who knew that starting out was going to be, well, one, so incredibly rewarding. It's very rare that I find stuff that I go into, I start trying to put a lot of effort into, and I actually really enjoy it. But number two, holy heck, there is way too much information to digest all at once. Like, first of all, you kind of have to contend with the fact that you're a fresh new business starting out. Like, there's so many basics that you have absolutely zero idea about. You don't know, oh, do I need to register as like a sole trader? Do I have to be a business? Do I need to register the company's house? And then there's all the other things that go alongside that, like tax implications and figuring out where you're getting your stock from and making sure you're pricing it fairly for your customers. It's just a whole like dump of information, because the internet is a great thing, right? We all use it every single day. It feeds into every facet of our life. It gives us so much, but at the same time it gives us too much. So I'm here like with my spreadsheets and my notepads and everything. I'm writing all this stuff out, and then my brain is just exploding. And the whole purpose of like these little videos that I'm going to start putting together is just I kind of want to document how my first my first outings into this goes, because I'd like something to come back to in the future when maybe things have hopefully things have improved and I've got a little bit more competent, and just have something nice to come back and reflect on, and maybe the community can come back and reflect on together. So I initially started on Whatnot because obviously everybody started drifting into that space because the whole Pokemon market is just it's just a big diarrhea mess of scalping and high prices and everything. But I just kind of wanted to sell. I knew that, but I didn't want to do it in such a predatory manner. Like, I know everybody hates people on Whatnot. You see the videos all the time, Rattle is always exposing Pokemon scams, and then there's other YouTubers. I can't remember the girl's name. I watched her the other day. I'm really sorry if you see this, but you were talking about how much rip and shippers like ruin the hobby and stuff. And yeah, part of me wants to like comment and be like, oh my God, like, how dare you throw me into that category? But at the same time, I want to prove people wrong, that there are good people within the space. Like, yeah, I do all this stuff, but I don't like do it in such a predatory, horrible manner. And I'm trying to like help new people get into the space. Because what it was the other day, it was I had a new person join my stream who had never bought anything from Whatnot before. It was their first time buying a Pokemon product, and it was the message that I got afterwards, where basically they sent me a message on Instagram. They're like, oh, like, I had a really nice time on your stream and it felt really cool to like pull such a really cool card, and I'm really looking forward to getting it. And I don't know, that for me, I sat there and it just felt really nice to know that I had brought some joy to somebody's like evening. And that's kind of what I want to keep capturing going forwards. So with Whatnot, I sell mostly my single cards. So I do tend to focus primarily on the vintage Japanese stuff. Because I don't know, like, I think primarily Japanese is a good entry point because, one, cost, then two, like, availability, but three, also the quality of the cards is generally like much better. But I don't know. I'm a bit of a filthy weeb, as you can see from how you got All Might on my hat. So I don't know. I like the kanji on the cards. I think I don't know. It makes the card pop off a little bit more. but that's just me. So I tend to focus mostly on like the vintage single cards, but now I've sort of dove a little bit into the sealed box space, and there has been some really good like content to watch out there. Shout out to Pokey because he was like one of the first like videos I sort of started seeing on YouTube. And yeah, he can come across as a bit arrogant, like typical like big head American. Much love to you, brother. Um, but like his information for like business stuff is actually really useful, and I've taken a lot of those tools away with me, and I've actually managed to start sourcing some very like nice, well priced products from some reputable like vendors. So I have launched the Shopify channel at this point. A little bit concerning because I have heard some things about Shopify and intellectual property, and they crack down quite hard on Pokemon resellers because generally you need to have like invoicing from official Pokemon distributors, which doesn't really happen when products come from Japan. You kind of just get like contact over Instagram messaging, and you sometimes get an invoice, but a lot of the time you pay extra for that sort of stuff, which I don't know, seems a bit odd, but it's just different practices, I guess. Um, the store so far is going well. I'm really sort of just trying to really learn the ropes around advertising and social media. That's been like my really big thing. And I want to get my face out there because I know in the Pokemon space, there's a lot of issues with trust. Primarily, you see the videos all the time on Reels. Like you go in and there's man buys $5,000 box to find there's only $10 of cards in it or something and a packet of biscuits. I don't know. I feel like me having my face and speaking to you guys on camera really awkwardly and really weirdly might convince some of you that I am actually a decent guy. And a lot of my customers will tell you the same thing. Like, I take a lot of pride in packaging my stuff well, making sure it gets shipped out correctly and fast, and also like keeping contact with people that I've sold to. Like, for instance, recently I've had one of my cards that I sent to someone in America. I think DPD are like sending it back or something. But I'm trying to work with this guy to like get the card out to him because I don't want him to be disappointed. So it's those sort of little things that I feel really make a huge difference when it comes to building a business. Is you have to build a really like strong base for yourself just being a good human in general and not trying to like scam the living hell out of people. Um, so yeah, from now on, you're going to be getting some more content from me. The summer holidays are over, so I generally have more time to sit in front of a camera like this and talk to you guys. They're all going to be raw, unedited like this. It gives it a bit more of a real feel to me. um, I would love a little bit of interaction from you guys. Some comments, some likes, even some subscriptions, maybe, would be really, really cool. Let's start some dialogue. Let's talk about your Pokemon journeys. Personally, for me, I've obviously started the business side of things, but in terms of like my own personal collection, I've really been enjoying getting back into the Gym Challenge, Gym Heroes sort of era of cards. So I've got like the whole Japanese sets going at the moment. Erica's is the closest to completion, followed by Giovanni's. I'm really dreading having to try and get Blaine's and Sabrina's done purely for those big cards. You know what I'm on about. The Charizard, the Gengar. And for me, like, because I'm wanting to make sure these are like, what do you call them, like master collections. With the Gengars, I feel like I'm going to need to get like the regular holo, but then also the band holo, which might sound mental to some people. Like, holy fuck, you're going to buy like 2 holo Gengars. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have to though, or my brain is going to hate me for it. So yeah, let's chat in the comments, guys. Let's get to know each other. In the bio link description thing, I'm going to link you guys to the Whatnot store where you can have a look at some of the single cards. A bit dead at the moment. I need to do a bit of a restock because I did get a little bit obliterated a couple weeks ago and haven't really had the time or the capital to really sort of reinvest and build that selection back up for you guys again. I'll also link the Shopify store where currently we have a really nice bundle together where you can have a box of Mega Brave, Mega Symphonius, and a new Mega Evolution sets and Black Bolt and White Flare, all for 24999, which also includes free shipping. So off the sticker price, if you bought them all separately, you're saving about £30-40, and it averages around, I don't know, £63 a box. Which, looking at the current market conditions, is actually quite a good price for all the boxes at the moment. But yeah, thanks again, guys, for dropping by. If any of you made it to the end of the video, big kudos to you. I know it's a bit weird sometimes sitting in front of a screen and watching somebody else just ramble on a camera, but I really appreciate the time and effort you've put in to sit and watch. And yeah, I'll be back with a video maybe twice a week if I can find something to talk about. But yeah, lots of love, guys, and I'll catch up with you again soon. Peace.